Hello, everybody. Dave Magwire here, back with another episode of the Full Game Ice Walkthrough. Episode number 63. Today, we are venturing into Celestia. So, yeah, we're going to go over gear and stuff right now. Just an overview of everything that's going on. So for the hat, we're using the Bitter Chieftain's Helm. So that's 350 health, 8 resist, 5 ice accuracy, 50 crit, and 11 damage. And then it also gives a plus 45 ice blade card that we can use. The robe, we got the Chief's Garb of the Cold. That's 480 health, 13 crit block, 7% resist, 3% ice accuracy, 27 ice critical, and 12 ice damage, as well as 5% incoming on heals. And then the boots of the Balefrost, which is 160 health, 25 crit block, 4% universal resist, 4% ice accuracy, and 8% ice damage. And that gives a Balefrost card. Sky Iron Hasta, 10% damage. Garnet of the Bear Claw, so damage, health, crit, whatnot. Life Mastery, Winter Raven's Ring. And then we're changing up the pet a little bit, what we're going to be using. Until we have what we want, we're going to be using Casey, so 5% universal resist, 15% to fire and ice, may cast Fortify, Ice Dealer, and then a 10% death resist jewel on the pet as well. So this is the pet we'll be using for Celestia, and maybe Zafaria, it just depends. Going to get the triple double made. And then, because we are venturing into Celestia, we have the Astral Unicorn, the godly mount. Looking forward to using that. It is a maze. You can just look at this dang thing. It's a beast. Probably one of my favorite mounts in Wiz. I did venture ahead. I trained Strong, Giant, and Fortify. So now we have those for use. Let's go ahead and talk to Edith eventually in the Celestia base camp. Let's go ahead into a world where we'll probably drown because, you know, it's Celestia. Alright. It's loading in. I don't know what's up. Here we are. Do 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 do. I tried. It was terrible, but I tried. Help me.
Oh, hello there. Did you get our distress call?
Yeah.
Our leader is Sir Thurston Plunkett, but he's disappeared. He went missing even before the crustaceans attacked.
Alrighty.
We found this place the long way by sailing our airship across the spiral in an attempt to reach ancient Los Celestia.
You made it here.
Our airship is on the surface, and we've been building air-filled domes so we can explore the sunken ruins.
I see that.
Plunkett believes that if we restore the Grand Astrolabe, we can learn the Celestian schools of magic, stars, moon, and sun.
I've already started.
The missing artifacts that power it are stored in the 3 astral galleries: the Stellarium, Lunarium, and Solarium.
Okay.
We had almost deciphered the inscriptions on the major portal when the crustaceans attacked. The ways into each of those places, though, are through the gateway portals, and the portal stones were broken apart and taken.
Great.
If you're here to help us, you should really go speak to Dalton Prescott in the Promenade. He'll know what needs doing.
Alrighty.
The Promenade is connected via one of the access tunnels leading to the survey camp. Dalton should be easy to spot. Prescott is the acting lead of the expedition until we get Sir Plunkett back. Be careful. There are strange things afoot in this place.
Alright, let's go talk to Dalton Prescott. He has a trading point quest that we will do after we get rid of both these quests. That's a project that I really just don't want to do. That's just the way it is. But it's gonna happen, unfortunately, sooner or later. Let's talk to Dalton Prescott, the researcher.
I don't remember you among the crew roster. So much has gone wrong since we arrived. We no sooner made base camp when we met with technical difficulties, likely sabotage. Following that were thefts of equipment and stores. Then we lost members of our expedition, including our leader, to strange disappearances.
Interesting.
The most recent calamity was an assault by some of the indigenous species that have inhabited these ruins. It would be a great help if you could find the survivors of the attack. I've taken a roll, and Edgar Ableton, Mackenzie Trowell, and Peter Cheswick are still missing. Let them know the attack is over and they can come back.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll be doing that. Starting off with talking, I do like that. Compared to the beating things up, which that's coming soon as well. Let's go ahead. The mount, I think it fits perfectly.
Yikes! Please, don't hurt me.
Alright.
Oh, you don't look like one of those who attacked our camp. It's safe to go back, right?
Yeah.
Very well, then.
Go talk to Edgar. See what he's up to. I don't know where he is. 111 away, so... Probably just down the tube. Oh no. Please. Let's go back. Do that.
Is it safe to go back to the promenade yet? I've been hiding here for a while now and am a bit cold and hungry.
You're good. Okay, let's try to not get pulled today. Not today, anyways. Tomorrow, of course, but not today. We'll just have to do it. Who is this beast? Are you Iron Sultan's cousin? Maybe. Potentially. I'm sure there's some kind of relation there. Just a little bit. There usually is. There's another one. They have some leaks. Some issues they need to deal with there. Alrighty, here he is. Do I have to go around the boxes? No, I don't.
Oh my goodness! Rescue at last! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright. We do have a mark at Dalton Prescott, so be a little bit lazy today. I haven't gotten potions yet, I did forget about that.
Wonderful work. We're explorers, not adventurers, and the attack caught us off guard. It stands to reason you came here answering the distress call from Sir Thurston Plunkett, yes?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that Plunkett disappeared a while ago, just after we began to explore the ruined domes of Celestia. He left his notes with us, but they seem to have gone missing in the recent attack. Can you take a look-see and gather the missing journal pages?
So, research notes, they're out here. We will get pulled doing this, so I should probably make sure my deck is looking good. Alrighty, just double checking because something tells me I will get pulled. Especially when I go to get these right here. Oh my goodness gracious. That was just luck. I'm not even trying that. I'm not that crazy. Hurry, run, run, run! Oh my. I don't know about this. We did get him though. That was scary. But we did do it. So. Oh, there was research notes back there. I'm disappointed in myself. There's some leaks to deal with, my friend. You need to get on that.
Much obliged. You hold on to those pages in the event you find Plunkett. I've some bad news. Well, more of a spot of bother, really, but it needs to be addressed.
Great.
The crustaceans broke the dome, and I'm struggling to find a means of repairing it. We kept a supply of sealant on hand, but they seem to have taken it. Can you go and see if you can recover the bottles of sealant from the crustacean pincers who took them from us? 4 bottles will do it, I should think.
Alrighty then. We're gonna go defeat and collect 4 from these beasts down here, and we'll come back to you then. Alrighty. I beat those puny kids up. 920 health. Double Blade and Frost Giant did 2.3 thousand, so pretty good. 3 fights. The first fight I didn't get anything, and then the other 2 fights I got 2 each. So not too terrible, but not the best either.
Not to put too much pressure on you, but we're losing pressure. Oh, smashing! You've got the sealant. Now go to the cracks in the dome and apply it just so.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's an issue. Got some cracks that need to be fixed, so that helps a lot. I noticed them when I was coming through. Hopefully someone will come along and clean the water up, of course. But we'll just see how it is. Someone will clean the water up. Who? I don't know. I think this will calm things down a bit. These guys are a little closer than I'd like them to be, but it's not terrible. I believe there is a water leak down here as well. Let's just open the vault. No kidding. Terrible idea. Water would come rushing in. Take a minute to respect the surroundings. So definitely not terrible. Go ahead and port to Dalton. We will go and get some potions after this.
Spot on! I knew you could do it! I've taken a roll call and it came up short. Some of my fellow researchers are still among the missing. We've searched the entirety of the promenade and found no trace of them.
Huh.
As we say in the explorer business, it's hat and whip time. Could you search the pinnacles for clues to their whereabouts?
To the pinnacles, 315 away. So it's a good thing I left Mark. That would have been a long trip, a long journey. I mean, we've made longer journeys throughout the walk, but it definitely would be a longer journey than some. Alrighty. Just go through this tube. There's obviously still some small leaks, but yeah, someone else can deal with that. The pinnacles. This area is Wizz. Okay. These guys have to fight those 2, I think.
You find a tiny piece of rubble with a stone carving on it, part of a larger stone building.
Alrighty. Hopefully, I think we get to fight a boss today. I believe the first boss we fight is Balance. So, we'll just have to see.
You find a golden pocket watch. It looks strangely familiar. Have you seen this before?
Huh. I don't know, Grandmother Raven. Have I seen it before? Where is this clue?
You find a small piece of shell that looks like it came from a crab.
Okie dokie.
I'm no Sherlock Bones, but by the look of things, this is some incontrovertible evidence. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1. That piece of shell belongs to a crustacean.
Yes.
2. That watch belongs to Barclay O'Brien, one of our expedition. He was so proud of that watch. He mail-ordered it from a dealer on Firecat Alley in Wizard City. Barclay wouldn't part with it for anything.
You got it from Firecat Alley.
And 3. That piece of stone looks like it has the same pattern as the 2 big stone towers at the center of the pinnacles.
Okay.
It looks like the crustaceans took members of our expedition and locked them into one of the pinnacle towers. I'll bet that one of the crustaceans in the area has to have a key. Go and defeat one of them and take it, then make your way into the tower.
It's a defeat and collect type of day. Let's go ahead and go get some potions. In Wizard City. Wow. So, basically, that's where we're at. We are a level away from getting our 58 spells, so probably end up doing that next episode, depending on how things go next episode, or episode 65. Let's see, just how things work out. Let's go ahead and talk to Hilda the Brew. Let's go consume one, and buy the other one, of course, to have it on hand, and then go ahead to the survey camp. Later, Hilda the Brew. And I'm gonna go ahead and collect those, and I'll come back to you then. Oh, alrighty, we got that taken care of, and talk to Barclay O'Brien.
You're right on time. Or perhaps early. Or late. If I only had my nice gold watch. What's that? My watch! Oh, thank you mightily. Rutherford's upstairs. You go get him and I'll scoot. See you back at the promenade. Look me up when you get back to the promenade, won't you?
Uh-oh. Upstairs. Go to Opedo Apicar's camp. First boss of Celestia. Today. We did. See? If I remember correctly, this guy is a bit of a beast. I'm not too worried.
Who's this? An intruder! Let me get to my claws around you.
In we go. Charge, basically. $3,600 health. Not bad at all. 1,600 health. Need to find my prism. No big deal though. Not a big deal. Doing pretty good in my opinion, so yeah. Music's a little bit louder than I thought. Fortify KCR. Good. KC going in with the fortifies. Aww. Getting hit. Okay. So we drew both of our traps, which is nice, real nice. They basically decided a pass is in order. Go ahead and prism, blade, twice, maybe. Ice Kraken. We saw a lot of this in Winter Tusk. That's insane, but not terrible, of course. Alrighty. We're gonna Blade and Frost Giant. That's the plan. Unless like a Dispel flops. So I'm not too worried about a Dispel flopping. It is a possible. Dispel flops. Okay. Nice, nice. Go ahead and hit next. Or not. We got stunned. And there's tower shield, so. But that works out. I want to hit next round and hopefully get to hit. Okay. Getting a little bit ridiculous over there. getting a little bit ridiculous. Hopefully I can hit next. Wow. I'm just gonna hit. In all reality, that's a little bit outrageous. But whatever. We're not gonna kill this guy. We will get a boost. No crit, of course. To 1200. Goodbye. And at least we killed the boss, so I mean, not doing too terrible today. In my opinion, of course. Basically. Wow. That's ridiculous. I was gonna say, insane. We did it, but insane. 445.
The crustacean drops a big piece of stone. It looks familiar, like it belongs to the portal back in the Celestia base camp.
Maybe it does. Grandmother Raven calling it today.
I heard the sounds of a duel and wondered if the cavalry was on its way. Huzzah! I hate to leave my work unfinished, though, but I'd best get going now that the coast is clear. Thanks once more for your help. Terrible fright, that. I thought I'd never be free. However, there is still valuable work to be done, and I'd be eternally grateful if you could help me with it. Could you find a particular stone tablet downstairs and make a rubbing of it? That should do nicely. Here's a piece of crayon and some paper. You'll know the tablet when you see it. Be thorough.
Okay. So, hopefully that wasn't a side quest. Okay, good. Rub-a-dub. Rub-a-dub! Screaming! It's insane. Halfway to leveling, so maybe next step. Next step or the up afterwards. Hopefully next step. At the end, we can get our new spell. Can do that. I've got to go all the way down, but I don't want to try anything crazy. Okie dokie then. Okay, good. I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like a long time ago that wasn't a thing. So, at one point in time, you had to walk through the mess of mobs. Like, you had to hope that they didn't pull you. And now it's just like, oh, go upstairs. Celestia in itself is an issue. They've nerfed Celestia tenfold. By far. This looks like a teleporter of sorts. Okay.
You follow West's instructions and make a rubbing of the inscriptions on the strange stone tablet.
It's a water breathing device. I don't know if this is going to help me or not, but I mean, the answer is no. I don't know where my mark is, though. So I don't dare use it. What? We'll be okay. Yeah, see, he's down here. So, talk to Rutherford West. Uh-oh. That would have been bad. Getting pulled for no reason. It's always a bonus of Celestia.
Very nice work there. I should be able to translate this in a jiffy. I think I have it. If I had only thought to bring a copy of the Stone of Mazaroth, then I'd be sure of the translation. That said, I believe the tablet confers some sort of water-breathing ability upon those who touch it and read the instructions. The words are in ancient Celestian, but as a wizard, you should have no trouble remembering strange incantations in ancient languages.
Okay. So basically I can just understand weird languages. Is that what you're telling me? If that's what you're telling me, that's impressive, my friend. Basically, this episode's is it a little bit longer? Oh, maybe 45, 50 minutes. That's not terrible. Like, could be worse. We didn't do the battles, so... Or we did the boss battle. That's right. That was risky. But I feel like I might be safer going back through. Yeah. I don't know why I did it like that, but... I made it work. Somehow. Somewhere. But we're going to use the water-breathing device and become water-breathing gods.
You speak the Celestian words, and as you do, you feel a strange change coming over you. The feeling soon passes, and you feel normal again.
Alright, go talk to Dalton. This is definitely closer, yeah. Well, 170 isn't terrible. West is right there. I didn't know if that was his permanent location still, or... I feel like Dalton will tell us where to go. Halfway to leveling, so that's not bad at all. But we'll finish up with this part of the survey camp.
There you go. You should be able to go anywhere down here, dome or no, without risk of drowning. Even though the Celestians devised a means of breathing underwater, they still weren't able to save their world. Pity that.
Dang.
We can't thank you enough for your assistance. You came at a time when things are at their worst. In the time since Plunkett sent the distress call, things for our expedition went from bad to much, much worse. As you might have sussed out, we're still reeling from the recent crustacean incursion. We did nothing to provoke them either. Is there any way you can go to the grotto and speak with Rupert Fleming? He and his team suffered the brunt of the attack.
Okay. So, we did make our way into the grotto today, of course. Go down there, Rupert. I could have sworn there's teleporters over here somewhere. So we'll take those. We'll take the one right here to the pinnacles. So that'll get us to where we need to go. And then head to the grotto today. Apparently we can breathe underwater now. Not sure how that works, but okay. We'll do. But this is the grotto. So, underwater. The only time the Celestian Mount isn't cool is underwater. That's not terrible, but it's not as cool, of course. Obviously, crustacean crawl cutters are under here as well.
I don't remember you from the airship. How did you get down here? We were captured by the crustaceans, but the whole experience has turned into quite an education. None of us are much when it comes to fisticuffs, and those crustaceans were more than we can handle. They put us in these cages, so we chose to spend our time observing their culture firsthand. Still, that only goes so far. Can you go and thrash some crustacean claw cutters and see if you can find some clues about what they're up to?
Alrighty, guys. I think that wraps it up for today. Episode number 63. We'll do this before next step, of course. Not a big deal at all. Won't take very long. It's just defeat and collect 3. I'm going to go ahead and leave a mark here, of course, so I don't forget about it. But with these guys have, I don't know if I told you, 820 health, so they're not bad at all. Our goal is to use up as many of these monsters as exist, so... Where did I get this? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Reduce the cost of a spell by 1 pip. Reduce spell cost by 1 pip. I mean, it's no elude, but it's still pretty OP. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a like. go ahead and subscribe, finger the comment section, do whatever makes you happy or arouses you. Anyways, guys, stay safe and peace out.